I am going to make a card with HTV scraps to match my gift. And I'm going to make this card from scratch. I'm also going to use this embellishment, and I will link in the description of the video that I create that embellishment. I use a cake topper, but it can also be used for a card. So I'm using my Cricut trimmer. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to measure that this page is a standard A4 sheet. Next, I'm going to use my extendable arm. And I'm going to put my blade down the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this 14.9, because it's 0.8 It's really tricky. And now I'm going to use my scoring tool. Now you can also get a scoring blade for your trimmer. However, I have not had any success with it. So I'm just going to line myself up with the groove and use that as a scoring tool. And hopefully you can see there's a lovely line going down the middle. Okay, so now I can, before I put my trimmer away to be more efficient, we also need to get a white piece that is the length of this paper. So the length is 21. Line it up on this end to 21 precisely, and then we are going to trim. I like to use my trimmer where I push the trimmer towards the flat edge that I'm using, just because I find I get a cleaner cut. So now I'm just going to run my fingernails across to get nice clean cuts. If you're using really nice cardstock, you won't need to do that. So now, so next I'm going to fold my card. I'm going to use the white background to my advantage for this card. We want to make sure we've lined up all of our corners, because this is where we can get any forgiveness fixed up from our. But once we've done this, now we start from the middle and push outwards and crease. Hopefully we didn't get any cracking along there. So now we've got our card. I've just done an A5 size card. And we're going to this white piece on here, and then we're going to do the HT. I'm going to do this bit here, and put up on an angle. And then I've got these other little pieces if I want to use them. So make a little pattern, or I can leave it as is. So now I'm going to go ahead and use some tear tape, double-sided tear tape, and I'm going to put that on either end and on the sides. And then I'm going to apply the glue dots. Now, I'll then go ahead and either use a weeding tool or my fingers. I think I might need to come back and do a weeding tool. Now I just need to put some glue dots around to hold this white cardstock down. Off. There we go. That's much easier than trying to do it with my fingers. And we'll make sure we've got our card opening the correct way. And we'll flip it over. Now you can line it up by centimeters, or you can line it up by eye. It's up to you how accurate you want it. I want it to look good by eye, so I'm just going to line it up by eye and press it down. And now we've got our base for our card. Now, because we're going to use this on cardstock, we really do need to cut around our transfer tape to make it a lot closer. So I'm just going to go ahead and do. Okay, so we just need to cut around the skate. We want to leave a little bit of sticky, but not too much, because we don't want the cardstock to rip from the sticky. The heat will help that as well. But once you position it, so now we want to make sure any bubbles are out and that This won't be a perfect, this one was a real scrappy piece. I'm just going to put this up here like this. I'm really happy with that positioning. And then I'm going to take these two little skates and put one up here and one down here. And then I'm going to get some of these stars. I'm going to put them on this thing. So I'm going to use the little stars, I think. I'd actually take these little stars at the bottom, and that way I don't need to transfer them. I only needed 2, I've taken 3, it's around the star up here. I'll just put 2 stars down here, save us mucking around. Okay, so now, my heat mat. And I need my easy press. So I've just jumped into my Cricut Heat Guide for my Easy Press Mini Everyday Iron-On and Cardstock. And we want low for 25 seconds. So I'll grab my Easy Press Mini and pop it on low. And I will also get some baking paper for this piece as well. So now my Easy Press is ready, and we just need to lightly heat this cardstock without overdoing it, for 25 seconds. We want to make sure the cardstock doesn't curl too. So I want to try and heat the cardstock fairly evenly, even where there's no drawing. And I just want to be a bit light on the pressure because I want my cardstock to stay flat. Yeah, I'd say that's 25 seconds. And it was remove liner when cool. However, we do want to remove the liner when it's still slightly warm so that it comes off easily. There we go. Okay, so here we've got a card. We've got the card front. Now I'm going to use this embellishment. Now you can either put this embellishment here on the front and then you can just write in the card, or you can put the embellishment in the middle and finish your card that way. Again, all the videos for this entire project are in the description, or they'll be on the playlist that's on your screen now. Happy crafting!